Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Krishek here, and today I'm gonna be ranking the Valorant agents. This is everyone besides ISO, which I'll give my thoughts on ISO at the end of the video. He's been pretty controversial so far, but yeah, like I've been playing Valorant since the beginning of the game, and I've seen all the changes. I just want to give my opinion on all the Valorant agents. Okay, we'll just go in order. So we'll start off with Breach. Okay, when you have a good breach on your team, he's the best agent ever. And especially if they're calming, you're winning the game no matter what. But whenever you're playing against a breach, I swear they're always like the most weird, cringe motherfuckers ever. Like they're so fucking annoying to play against, and like they make the game like so unbearably like you can't even play it. So because of that, I'm putting him in D. Nah, but actually though, actually I'll put him for now. I'm gonna put him in A because I feel like of the initiators, depending on the map, he could be the best initiator. Next, we have Brimstone. Okay, so Brimstone, he's good. Okay, I'm gonna do this based off of ranked play. I'm not gonna include pro play because I'm not a pro player. I'm not. Well, I mean, I should be, right? I should be signed. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, we're gonna do this based off ranked play. Um, Brimstone, he I think he's arguably the best smoker. He's like he can work on any map. Like you could use him on any map. I think he has, if you look at the other smokers, he has probably the best ult because you can just, it's so versatile. You can clear sight, you can cancel other people's ults like Killjoy ult. You could play post plant like. I think he's gonna be A as well. Okay, Cypher. Cypher. Ooh. I'm gonna put Cypher in C, and this is why. I think for Sentinels, in ranked, you'd never see a cracked Cypher. And when you do, it's because they don't play Cypher and they don't have a crazy trip. They're just good at the game. They have good aim. Like finding a like I feel like my Cypher is pretty decent and I don't even like play Cypher like that. So like I don't know, like I just never feel like there's like a Cypher that's crazy and like a Cypher can never really impact a game. He can help. The only way the Cypher will impact the game is if he's just playing super well and shooting back, but his util isn't really gonna stop. Like yes, it gives you info but like his camera, like I think it's a 45-second cooldown time. Like you can't do much. So I think I'm gonna keep him in C. C for Cypher. Okay, so Jet. This is where it gets tricky because she was like S tier, arguably just like a 100% pick, right? But this newest patch, she is still good. She's still really good and still really strong. Like she's just not overpowered anymore. And like some maps there's better options, but like if you have a Jet, it's not the end of the world. Like I don't know. I think she's not an S or an A tier player anymore because there's other duelists I think are more beneficial. So I'm gonna put her in B. Killjoy. Killjoy's an S tier. Like there's no discussion. Like she is the best Sentinel. I'm looking here. She's the best Sentinel by far. Like she can play, like she can hold down the whole site on her own. Like B site on Ascent, B site on Bind. You can't touch it really if they have a good Killjoy, or it's just annoying as fuck. Um, I think she has like the highest Sentinel pick rate in pro play, which I mean I did say I wasn't gonna do it, but like you know, yeah, I mean Killjoy is an S tier agent. Omen. Okay. If we compare him to the other controllers, utility-wise, he's weak. But I like Omen. I've just been playing Omen since like the beginning of the game. So, because of that, I'm gonna put Omen in B tier as well as Jet. Cause like his TPs are very situational where they actually can make a difference. His ult is horrible. It's like arguably the worst ult in the game. His smokes are pretty good. His flash is decent. Um, I think he's a B tier. Phoenix. I think Phoenix, after the patch, personally, I have him as an A tier. I've been playing Phoenix a lot, and he's very fun to play. Like he's like Jet where he can create space, but with his ult, which like actually helps the team. You can take sight with his ult. He can heal himself. He can like still kind of create a smoke with his wall. His flashes are pretty decent, and sometimes if you're in a tough corner, they're hard to flash or hard to dodge. So I think recently like he's been up there, and I think like this act I've barely played Jet, and I've played a lot more Phoenix. Raze. Raze, I think right now is the best duelist in Valorant. That could change with ISO, but I think right now she is the best duelist. I think she's the best duelist because, like, bro, you can easily entries a site with her. Her ult, yes, it's 8 points, but you can still like, if you have a cracked out Raze, you can get that quick, and it can still, I mean, unless you Rosa, like, you can still do good damage. Her boombot actually clears something without putting her body on the line, unlike any other um duelist. I think she's the best duelist in the game right now. Okay, Reyna. Reyna is tricky because players on Reyna can just go crazy and win you a game. But Reyna itself does nothing for the team. She's a duelist that like when she's like at her best is lurking while the other team pushes a site. So, I'm going to put her in C with Cypher, but as players she is very well, like used by players she can be very well, but as an agent helping like your team, she really does provide like nothing else. Which like her whole kit is just for fragging. Like literally it's just flashes and then healing and dismissing. Sage. Where do I put Sage? Okay, I think Sage is oof, that's tricky. I'm gonna put Sage in B. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, obviously like she's good, but like I think like her highest pick rate is on split, right? That Sage mid wall like really doesn't do much. Either people are gonna wait it out, they're just gonna shoot it down instantly, and you lose your util. She can't watch her flank unlike any other Sentinel, right? I think every Sentinel can have something for flank. Um, her heal only does 60. You can get Sky, who also gives you flashes, and then you get a better heal. Her res, yeah, it's good. I guess it's good, but like, it's not like a tipping point to make her like an insta like you need her. Now Sky, I'm putting her in S tier. I think she is the best initiator. She has two flashes. She can, which her flash gives you intel if you actually flash someone, which is so OP. Like the only other person is Gecko, but like no one cares about Dizzy, bruh. Like you can shoot it. Like it's hard to shoot a sky flash. Turning it, like yes you can turn it, but then if they turn it, like you can swing them and get the kill. So yeah, and then her dog is just so useful. Um, Sova. I feel like Sova fell off. He was used a lot. I mean, he's kind of coming back now that Breeze is back in the map pool in ranked. Um, where would I put him? I would put him in B. Like, I still think a good Breach is better than a good Sova. We'll go back and like order them, but I think a good Breach and a good Sky is better than a good Sova. And like, a Sova isn't gonna impact the game. Like, yes, you have post plant, which and technically you can have post plant with aftershock from Breach, but his recon is only 2 pings now. His drone, I mean, yeah, it gives you info, but yeah, I guess I don't know. Viper used to be goaded, but now I feel like she fell off again. I feel like a lot of agents fell off. She's back now on Breeze because Breeze is back in the map pool, and I'm finally seeing her again. But like, I mean, you need her on Breeze. Like, I think like there's games that I have not had her and I lost, like for sure, like guaranteed loss. So I'd put her in B, bro. Yeah, just because you only need her on Breeze, but any other map, like you're better. You could substitute her and you'll do the same, or you'll do better. Like I would find it hard if you would do worse. Um, next we have Yaru. Yoru. Ooh, he's definitely become more popular since 10 started using him, right? And yeah, I don't know. I think Yoru. is so situational, and like every game I've ever played against a Yoru, I've won. I think I have a 100% win rate against Yorus. Also, I hate Yorus, so we're putting him in D tier. Nah, but deadass though, like I think I put him in C tier again with like Reina. Like they play for themselves, which like I don't know. Like yeah, they can clear sight with their ult, but like you could do that with like a I mean a Sky Dog and a Sova drone. So you're gonna waste a whole ult on clearing sight. I don't know. Astra. In higher elo, she's goaded, but I don't know. I'm gonna send it, and it's hard to find a good Astra. Like no one really knows how to play Astra well, but I think, dude, in ranked play or pro play, she's goaded, and she technically has post plan with her suck. I'm gonna put Astra. Let's put her. Fuck. Let's put her B tier. That's a lot in B tier though. All right. KO. 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 I like KO. I think his ult is actually so underrated. His ult is so good, and it helps you like if you can like if you have a round where you stack that ult with either like a Sky ult or a Phoenix ult and they go in together, and plus he goes down and you can revive him. I think he's so underrated. I'm putting him in B tier. I think he's the third best duel. I do think actually no. I think Breach is better than him. No, they're like tied, but I think him and Breach are like neck and neck, and then Sky is the best initiator. Chamber. Chamber's fun to play, but only when you're like playing well. But like, fuck. But there's like some good chambers out there. I mean, but his whole kit is just weapons, bro. Like, and he's a sentinel, and his trip is kind of okay. Like, I think I put him on the same level as Cypher, and the only reason why is because like I said before for Cypher, like they're based on the how good the player is. Um, okay, Neon. I feel like I've never seen a good Neon, bro. Like I have not seen a good Neon. I'm gonna put Neon in C tier because like everyone like who plays Neon is like just coming from Jet, and like this act, no one was really playing her, and then now in this act, everyone's trying to learn her. So yeah, Fade. I think Fade is fucking ass. I think her dog, they fixed the hitboxes, so now it's just like having a Sky Dog. Yes, you have two. Her eye's kind of cool, but it's just a shittier version of Sova's dart. And then her ult's decent. Like yes, people don't hear sounds, but they can just look at the entryway and just hold the angle, and you can still just get shit on. What else? What's her other util? Oh, and then the pulling thing, like who cares, bro? Like most of her utils, like it's a shittier version of everyone else's. I'm putting her. Oh, ooh. I'm putting her in D tier, bro. Fuck it. I don't care, bro. Kill me. Sue me. Sue me if you think Fade is not a D tier agent. Harbor. On his own, he sucks. He's a horrible smoker. He can't be your solo smoker. But if you pair him with another person, it's goaded. And then his ult, his ult's cool, but like you can easily dodge it. Like you see the circles, you get a decent amount of time, which you can get like timinged. Like you could be running out of a circle and then you get shot, sure. But it's just a cosmetic stun, like breach ult. Yeah, I think Harvard's D. And then the two most recent agents added to the game. Gecko. Gecko, he's fun. He's kind of cool to play. He's just something new, but like this thing that's new isn't like the answer. It wasn't that cool. So I'm gonna put him in D tier. And Deadlock is fucking dog shit. We already know that. D for Deadlock. Suck my dick, Deadlock. So yeah, let's go ahead and rank them in each tier. So S tier. No way, I don't have a smoke. Okay, you know what? Maybe we need like one of each type in a tier. I'll move Brimstone up. We'll move him up. I think you need. But is Brimstone the best controller? Yeah, he is. What am I talking about? Okay, so what am I talking about? Yeah, Brimstone's the best. I think that's fair. I think arguably Killjoy is the best agent in the game. Um, they have so much impact that you can't. So I would keep this order the same. I would flip that and have Phoenix above him. No, 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 no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, B tier. I think Jet is still just super good, so we'll keep her at the top of B. At least give her some respect, bro. Come on. Um, and then I'd put Astra. Uh, yeah, Omen's better than Viper because Viper's only good on certain maps. Yeah, I'd keep it like that. C tier. I think just out of respect, like Reyna is still just goaded. So we'll keep her at the top of C. Just respectfully. Um, I think that's yeah, because the impact of a Cypher and the impact of a Chamber, although they're very situational, I think the Cypher still has more impact. This one, Deadlock is definitely worse. Yeah, I think this is the order of each two. So damn, that means Killjoy is the best agent, Deadlock is the worst agent. That's fair. Um, okay, and then let's talk about ISO. Okay, I like ISO. I know it's been super controversial, but yeah, I think he's goated. Like, first of all, look, his ultimate. It's a 1v1 chamber. So first of all, you could just do that off rip if you know you're feeling it that game and just crush, right? Or you could do it. Okay, you could like delay post plant, which is one of like the things I think is slept on. Let's say you're in a 1v1 situation, you hit them, and then you just delay as much time in the 1v1 because you have two barriers. You don't have to peek them, so you can just keep playing and just delay as much time and then win the round, which is worth it. You'll trade a duelist ult to win a round, right? So and then his wall, it's like nice to take sight if you have like, let's say you have like a wide open sight and you only have a certain amount of like smokes. Like let's say if you have Brimstone on Ascent and he can smoke off like Market, or he can smoke off Heaven and Tree. You can use it to push sight, and then if they're holding any ratty position, you can plant and still be safe and just walk in like super safely. His C thing, or I think it's a C, where you can just take any bullet no matter the damage. That's fucking crazy. He can walk around invincible. What? He's the best agent in the game. Like, what are we saying? So I just think there's so many possibilities to be with ISO. I understand. I think in ranked play he's gonna be goaded, but in competitive pro play, like yeah, he's not as good compared to other ones. He's not a team-based player, but I just think like there's so many good opportunities we can do with ISO.
Come